Jeff Yalden. You blame it on the Don't blame it on the mirror. Boom!
Hey, Miss Kelly Freeborn. Good morning. Jeff Yalden here. Like I said, I wanted to get a video out to you and your community about my visit on December 3rd and 4th. So, hello everybody of East Quogue School, to the students, to the teachers, to the parents, to everybody. I'm Jeff Yalden, and I am coming to your school on December 3rd and 4th. And I got to tell you something. I'm excited. I'm coming back to Long Island. So I can't wait to have some bagels. I can't wait to have some pizza. I'm going to be there for 2 days, so pretty stoked. But aside from that, yes, I'm more interested in coming and visiting and sharing a message with the students and the teachers, bringing some school climate and school culture and some information about young people today. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about who I am and what I do and why I'm coming. My website is www.jeffyalden.com. I'm from Long Island, actually, Port Jeff. I now live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's a bit chilly today, but I'm not complaining. Anyway, on December 3rd, I'm going to be arriving school probably around 10:30 in the morning, while most of the kids are probably at lunch. I'm going to be coming in from Iowa, and I'm speaking to the 5th and 6th graders in the afternoon on the 3rd. I will be speaking to the parents and community at 6:30 p.m. at the East Quogue School. And on the 4th, I'm going to be visiting with the faculty and staff in the morning. And then I'm going to be spending more time during the day doing one-on-ones with 5th, 6th graders, working with the counselor, administration, and maybe visiting some teachers. So if you haven't gone to my website, I am a teen mental health advocate, consultant. They might say expert. I've written the book Teen Suicide, The Why Behind America's Epidemic. I'm not necessarily coming to East Quogue School to talk about suicide, mental health, vaping, drugs and alcohol, self-medicating, self-harm. I'm coming to talk about life. 5th and 6th grade, even younger, is a very sensitive age in how you present your information. Nonetheless, I feel that this is an age group that is vulnerable, is an age group to be very concerned about the way they thought, the way they're thinking, the way they're feeling, their inability to express or to know what they're thinking. So in short, I'm going to be coming, and it's going to be motivational and upbeat. I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to talk about self-care. I'm going to talk about it's okay to talk and ask for help and getting to know who you are, being comfortable with who you are not. So let me say this. Parents, I want you to be aware that if your child is a little bit less vocal, you might see a red flag and that's interesting. Just know that there's been a speaker at school the past 2 days that is talking about mental health and depression and anxiety and why we're thinking the way we're thinking and feeling. So they might be in a feeling that's interesting. I never heard it put that like this. I'm going to talk a lot about social media, the dopamine effect, and what the smartphone is doing to our overall mental well-being if we're spending too much time on the phone and we don't have balance and boundaries. Isolation is toxic. If we spend too much time isolating ourselves, what does that mean? What is the effect of it versus get more involved, team building, self-esteem, coping skills, and problem-solving skills. So parents, I want you to know that I am coming. And this is a conversation that you can use me as okay, hey, let's talk about this. You had this great speaker and you guys seem to really like him. He related to you. He made sense. Let's talk more about this. I think that would be a great thing. The most influential adult in a child's life is that same-sex parent. Okay, young people, I love you guys, man. I've been working with young people for a long time, and I got started working with young people because it was my passion, it was my dream from many years ago when it was my self-esteem, it was my bad attitude choices, which led to behavior that just, everything just plummeted, and I came to figure it out. So I love working with young people because that's where I realized that the adversity that I faced happened because I didn't feel good about who I was. I didn't like the reflection in the mirror. So students, I am more than honored. I'm excited. Every time my phone rings, I get to come and speak to young people. I get super excited. So 5th and 6th graders, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to have fun with you guys. And I'm going to be in the building for 2 days. So please come say hello, high five. That'll be great. Teachers, you guys matter, man. I love you guys. And I don't want to be cheesy about this, but from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. I think when I was growing up in Long Island, I probably retired a couple of teachers. A couple of the most memorable, defining teachers in my life have since passed. And I'm kind of wondering if having me as a student kind of led to their early, oh boy. I've got the greatest respect for teachers. Got the greatest respect for people that work with our kids today. I know teaching has now become one of the most stressful occupations in the world. But teachers, please understand on the 4th when I get to spend time with you, this is not your typical staff development that is boring and the guy reads off of the handouts that he gave to everybody. I think number one, I want to validate who we are and why we do what we do. The importance of being present and engaged every day with our kids, because I'm one of those students where if you touch the heart, the mind followed. And I think sometimes it's like, okay, we got to educate, we got to teach, we got to take care of the mind and impart all this information. And I was not that student. I'm going to talk about our kids today and you being their trusted, one of their most significant adults, the impact that you have on your kids and you don't even know it. Anyway, my friends, listen, I've spoken long enough. I just wanted to come by and wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And I'm honored and excited that I will see you guys on the 3rd and the 4th. And again, my website is jeffyalden.com. And I'm on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapface, YouTube, at Jeff Yalden. And I'm a big guy in the trade industry, vocational. If you want to check out my wood shop, I got a big 2,000 square foot wood shop. You can visit us at Wood Times, at Wood Times, or woodtimes.org. Wood Times on Instagram and Facebook. My friends, I'll see you guys soon. And parents, last thing. I know you're busy. I know you have a lot going on. But on December 3rd at 6:30 p.m. at East Quogue School, I'd be honored if you would come out. But it's not about me. This is about you. I'm going to share with you a lot of information about your kids today in a positive, fun way. Folks, I do this every single day. If I had to be serious talking about mental illness, that secondhand trauma would send me to an early grave. So if I can't do what I love doing, talking about what I love talking about in a fun way, I can't do it. So I promise you, it will pay, not literally, but you'll be inspired. You'll get a lot of information. I'll probably kind of reiterate to you that you're a parent first, not their friend, and that we need to parent on the front end, not the back end, where I see a lot of parents we're parenting on the back end, trying to make up for what we should have done on the front end. And so we're having to really work harder. My friends, happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys soon.
Jeff Yalden, you blame it on the... Don't blame it on the...